Good morning. Hi, everybody. I think that this is on now. I don't know. I've got a screen swirling on one side, and oh, there we are. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my very first Facebook Live. I have no idea what I'm doing, just so you know. I know how to scrapbook. I know how to teach. I know how to be in a room with you all. This is super weird, actually talking to my screen. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys are all ready to just hang out for a little bit and have some fun. Please message me if something goes wrong, because I've got Emma here. Hi, Emma. I don't know if you can see me. All the way in. Hi. Emma is here to help with comments, and if there's anything else that you guys need that I'm not doing, she's going to help out with that, because I'm just, good morning. Oh, there. Okay, so see, this is how it works. When I see everybody looking at their screens and then talking to people, I'm seeing everybody now. Okay, good morning. Hi, Janine. Hi, Linda. Hi, Shauna. Oh, this is kind of fun. Maybe this will be a thing. I can see why people do this already. Oh, I feel like I'm sitting with friends already. Okay, well, good morning. For those of you that got a kit ready last night and are going to scrapbook, good morning, Teresa. Oh, hey, Julia. Hey, Gwen. Hi, Gwen. I've got a layout here. This is the layout that I did based on this sketch. So I'm going to post this sheet. I gave you guys this sketch yesterday, so that if you wanted to scrapbook along, you totally could. So you have that. But then I'm also going to post this too, so that you'll get this layout as well. And then if you didn't have a chance, you just wanted to come in and say, hey, and see how many mistakes I made this morning, that's totally fine too. So you can do this later. So got the sketch. This is the layout that I made here, but then I'm also going to make another one at the same time. So I have prepped all the pieces for this layout. So as I'm teaching it to you off of this sketch, I'm also going to make it. So I'll hold out some new pieces. Morning, Wendy. Hi, Heather. So I'm going to hold up these pieces as well, and if you want to do it with me, great. If you don't, you will get the chance to do it later. Okay, so again, if I am doing something wrong, please type it in there so that I can fix it, because like I said, that I'm rather be behind the camera or in a classroom with you guys, but I guess this is our new classroom. So anyway, here we go. So this layout here, I asked you for a cardstock, 4 pattern papers, 2 minimum 2x12 strips, a journal card, and then the photos that I used were 3.5 by 5 and a 3x3. I'm gonna hold this a little closer. I actually really love this layout because this is me. No, okay, there we go. This is me when I was about the same age as Alex, so like 2-ish, and I was on this tractor in my house at in the driveway in Cherry Creek in Port Alberni, which is where I grew up. And then I don't even know whose tractor this was. Actually, I've been asking my family to figure out who, because it wasn't mine. But anyway, around the same age, Alex, and we got a picture of Alex on like the same vintage tractor. So I think that was kind of cool. But anyway, so you can see that just sitting right there. So those are the things that I asked you for this layout. So we're just going to go ahead and get started making it. This is my cardstock. So you've got a 12 by 12 cardstock base. The first cut that you're going to make is this brown one right here. Okay. And it's 3.5 by 11. So a 3.5 by 11 pattern paper. I'm going to use this blue one here today. And I've border punched this edge. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it down on the left edge of my base. So you're about an inch in from the left, in from the right edge of your base. Okay, so go ahead and just stick that one down. So 3.5 by 11, if you're just joining, 3.5 by 11 of a pattern paper onto your cardstock base. Okay. Go ahead and just stick that one down. Now, those of you that have taken this class with me before in person, you need to move fairly quickly, girls. This is not just, lollygagging scrapbooking. We're getting this done. So make your cut, 3.5 by 11 on your pattern paper. If you want to border punch that right edge, you can definitely do that. I did. If you want to sand, great. You don't have to sand. That's totally up to you. I did pre-sand all my papers, just so you know. So I'm not doing it in front of you right now, but I did do it. So that is your first cut. So your 3.5 by 11, you're going to stick that one down. The next one that you're going to put down is this green and white grid paper right here. Okay, so that is this yellow sunshine paper. And this is 4.5 by 10. Okay, so 4.5 is your horizontal and 10 is your vertical. I did pre-sand it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stick this down. This is centered top to bottom on my base, but it's right up against the edge of our first paper. So centered top to bottom, right up against the left edge of your first pattern paper, but it's shorter, so you've got more space at the top and more space at the bottom. Did you guys see that I did my nails? Everyone that takes my classes, that's always a big thing because you guys always like to take pictures of the layouts, and then I'm holding them like this, and if their nails look awful, I feel bad because they're in your pictures. But anyway, I did them just for you guys.
Jamie has a question for you.
Jamie has a question. How far over did I stick the X? Was that, oh, I'm not sure what you mean, Jamie. How far over did I stick the X? So the first pattern paper is, it's about 3/4 of an inch in from the right edge of the base. And then this yellow piece is right up against the side. So I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, just message again and I will try to answer for you. I just want to say hi to a few people. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Andy, how are you? I hope you don't have snow up in Edmonton. Allison. Okay, my friend Allison just jumped on and she's in Milwaukee. So nice to see you, Allison. Oh, my husband. Hi, Scott. I'm surprised you have enough internet connection in the middle of the Persian Gulf to be able to join. So, hi. Lynn, Alicia, Lori. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Rebecca. Amber. I'm so happy to see all you guys. Danielle, Valerie, Gail. Good morning. I was really wondering whether or not Sunday morning was going to work. I thought I might catch a lot of you in church or sleeping in, but I guess scrapbooking is taking over all of that. So I'm so happy you're joining me. Okay, so we are on our third piece of paper. We got our first piece down. That's the 3.5 by 11. Our second one is the 4.5 by 10. The next piece that you're going to go ahead and put down is this orange one right behind here. It's like orange and cream. You can see that check. And that is, for me, it's going to be the pink one here. And this is 5.5 by 10.25. Okay, 5.5 by 10.25. I did sand the edges again. You can if you want. You don't have to. That's totally up to you. Okay, so this one here, I'm just going to put some adhesive on.
And what was the last size?
The last size on the yellow pattern paper was 4.5 by 10. So this one right here, 4.5 by 10. And that on this layout is this green and cream colored one. 4.5 by 10. Okay, so I've got my adhesive on the back of my pink one. Now this one, I just centered this. So on here, it's this orange one. I centered it top to bottom. Okay, so I have the same distance at the top as I do on the bottom. And I've only it's not 1/4 of an inch, it's not 1/8 of an inch, it's, no, probably 3/8 of an inch or something like that, something small. So just a tiny little bit in, but I'm centered top to bottom. Okay, and I'm just going to go in just a little bit. So this is going to go right over top of your first two pattern papers, but it's not going all the way out to the edge of this blue one. Okay, so it's not going to go all the way out, but you're going to be same amount of space on the top and bottom, and then just a little bit in on this edge here. And you can see it over on this one too. Okay, so that's paper number 3. The next piece that you're going to go ahead and cut is this like tanny polka dot one. So on this layout, it's this one right here. And this one is 6 by 8. So 6 is my vertical and 8 is my horizontal. Okay, 6 by 8. On this layout, I border punched the left edge. So if you want to do that, or if you want to tear it, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and do that on the left edge. And it's about 1 inch in from the left edge of your base. Okay, so when you go to stick that down, now it's a little bit wider than our last piece. So you're going to have a little bit of space at the top and a little bit of space at the bottom, kind of overlapping. But you want to see it over here about 1 inch in, and then also it's just going to come out and you're going to see a little bit of it underneath this strip that we're going to put down. The last size, this size, was 6 by 8. 6 vertical, 8 horizontal. If you want to know the pink size, the pink one is 4.5 by 10. Okay, 4.5 by 10. So that on here is the orange one. Okay, and I'll go over all these sizes again so that you've got them. And again, I'm going to post this sheet up for you guys so that you'll have the instructions as well. And then that way, if you are just kind of having a look this morning, see if you want to jump on this bandwagon, you can still create this layout later. Okay. My third paper was the pink one. So that one is 4.5 by 10. On this layout, it's the orange. So you see it here and you see it here. Okay. Okay, so this one here was the 6 by 8. Got that one stuck down. Our next pattern paper is going to be this yellow strip right here, this one with the hearts. So I've got this horizontal stripe. This paper collection, actually, by the way, if anyone wants to know, this is from Bella Boulevard, and it is called, it's older, it's called Simply Spring. Actually, Allison, you might know when this came out, or if Stephanie is anywhere around here. I don't know if Stephanie from Bella has logged on or not, but this is one of her collections. So it's a few years old, but the pictures I'm using are from this Easter. So this was a fantastic collection, and everybody knows how much I love my Bella. So that's what I'm using. But this little strip right here, it's 1.5 by 10.5, 1.5 by 10.5. And we're gonna raise this one with 3D foam. So you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you're not gonna raise it with 3D foam, do maybe keep in mind, these photos are slightly tucked under the edge of it. So when you stick it down, if you don't want to raise it with 3D foam, just make sure that you're leaving a bit of space with your adhesive. Maybe run your adhesive down the center of this strip, just so that you're able to tuck those photos in when we get to that spot. Okay, so this strip again is 1.5 by 10.5, and we're going to raise it with 3D foam. Okay. Yes, questions. What were the questions?
What size was the last paper?
This circly paper here, this one's 6 by 8, which on this layout here is this tan polka dot, this tan and white polka dot is 6 vertical by 8 horizontal.
And how far down is the 4 by 10?
The 4 by 10, this one here, it's centered, top to bottom. So same amount of space on the top as you have on the bottom, and just a little bit in from the left edge of your base. Okay. You got 5.5 by 10.5 on the third. Let's just measure, because you are probably very right, Janet. 5.5, 10.5 on the third. Sorry for the confusion. 5.5, not 4.5. 5.5. Hey, I did say, join me to make a layout, check out my new kits, and watch all the mistakes I'm going to make. So I'm going to get better by next Sunday. Look, I just said we're going to do it again next Sunday. See? I got over that part. Hey, Gina, how are you? Oh my gosh, so nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. Hey, Debbie. Okay, I answered your question. How far down? Deborah, hi, how are you? Kim, so good to see you all here. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I feel like I'm scrapbooking with my friends. We're for sure doing this again.
Yeah, everyone that's signed on has said, like, good morning, or
Oh,
like,
that's
nice
so
to see
fun.
you.
Like, talk about making you feel good.
So nice.
Glenn, you had me at lollygagging. Awesome. I'm so glad. Oh, hey, Mom. Hi. My mom doesn't scrapbook, but she's definitely here to support. So thanks for joining me, Mom. Hey, Chris. I hope you're scrapbooking, Chris. Me too, Michelle. Okay, let's get back to this. So a little
We just gotta
leave this page, stay on this page, something went wrong. Okay,
excuse me. Having trouble playing this video.
okay, just go back. And go back. Can you close in the top right corner? Okay, am I there? Can you see me again? Okay, good. Sorry. So here's a fun fact. Emma doesn't have Facebook. So my kids, we've been kind of always a little bit, I don't want to say strict, but just restrictive on the social media channels that they can be on. And they were only allowed to have Instagram through high school. And Emma obviously is now a young adult, but she still doesn't have it. So this not only new for me, but she's my assistant, so we're both flying blind, like at the end of the day. I'm back. So anyway, so I hope you can see me still. So let's go through these measurements one more time. Cardstock base, for anyone that's just joining in, cardstock base. Your first cut is this blue one, or on here it's the brown one, and it's 3.5 by 11. Second cut is this yellow, or on here the green one, and that one is 4.5 by 10, Janet. Thank you. And this pink one, that was where my mistake was. This pink one, or on here, the orange one, that one's 5.5 by 10.25. And then the last one here, this fourth pattern, this circle one on here, it's the tan. This one is 6 by 8. So 6 vertical by 8 horizontal. Bless you.
Thanks.
And now we are currently on our big yellow strip, or on this one, it's my horizontal strip. And one is 1.5 by 10.5, and we're going to raise it with 3D foam. So let's get that one on there. Anyone that knows, I love 3D foam. I've always loved 3D foam.
I wanted to point out this really funny comment by my dad. It says, I think that I cut mine wrong too, which is really funny because he's definitely not scrapbooking.
Oh my God, Scott. So we have a joke in our family that I'm the funny one. But Scott, every once in a while, he says something funny, and that's actually really funny. Because he is literally in the middle of the Persian Gulf right now. He's been gone since January 30th, and we have absolutely no idea when he's coming home. He's safe and he's healthy and he's working, but there are no flights coming back to Canada. So thank you, babe, for checking in, but I highly doubt you're cutting paper at the moment. But anyway, thanks for joining in. Okay, so get your 3D foam on there. You guys all know how much I love 3D foam, and it's pretty rare that I have a layout that I didn't use 3D foam on. So this piece here is actually covering the seams of these two papers. So the seams of your first two papers is what this one is covering, okay? So it is centered top to bottom. You're going to have a little bit of this paper showing at the top and a little bit at the bottom. Oops, I'm dropping my layout on you there. Sorry, technical difficulty. Can you still see it? There you go. So you're going to see a little bit of that on the top of the bottom. You're literally just going to very slightly go over the edge of that first paper, and you're centered top to bottom. So you will see a bit of 6 by 8. You will see a bit of this 5.5 by 10.25 orange one showing. Okay, and go ahead and just cover your seams very slightly. If you want to make sure that you're getting it where you want it, this little 3 by 3 photo, so on here it's the photo of me, you can even just make sure that you kind of got that where you want it before you stick this strip down. Okay, so that way I know I'm not going to be covering anything up on that photo that I don't want to miss. Just have it there as a little placeholder. Okay, and stick that one down. Easy. Everybody's all on track? Questions? I only have 16 pieces of paper, please. Carol, what do you mean you only have 16 pieces of paper? You need to do some shopping. Julia and Glenn can help you with that if you don't have enough paper. My new kits are coming out next week, so between both of us, you've got lots of options for pattern paper. Morning, Jackie. Chris, of course, 2 layouts on the go. Atta girl. Hey, Kendra. This will get me through my 2 canceled crops. Yeah, absolutely. And there's definitely a lot of options online right now, and I'm super excited to be able to jump in and help you guys with that. It is, again, this is super new. I'm learning right along. This is super new for me to learn all this technology. And some of you are probably like, it's a Facebook Live. It's literally not a big deal. But for someone that is just not used to this, it's kind of a big deal. But I'll be a pro Sunday. Promise. Hey, Alicia. Gwen, so much paper. Okay, so once you've got to this point here, now you can go ahead and we're going to stick our photos down, and then we're going to add everything else on top of that. So I've got a 5.5 by 3.5 photo right here, and that is the one where Alex is, and then the one of me is 3 by 3. So I've got these guys here. I adhered these flat, and I basically just tucked the edges underneath right under here. So just slightly, you see, cover the bottom of this 3.5 by 5.5 photo. So just kind of tuck it in that bottom corner ever so slightly. You will see here this edge is just a little over the side of this green pattern paper. So just kind of stick that one down flat. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. Yes, questions?
Okay, this one,
Patty, can I give you the measurement of the plaid piece? Converting to a 2-page. Oh, Keener on a Sunday morning, making a double page. Yes, this plaid piece here. This is the one that's 4.5 by 10. 4.5 by 10. And if you're talking about this checkered one, this is the one that is 5.5 by 10.25. Okay. I hope that answers. Hello, Lara. Hey, Lara Dodds. Missed the beginning. Will you post the sizes? Absolutely. I'm going to go over this at the very end when I'm done putting this layout together. And then I am posting this sheet here for anyone that's just joining us. So this sheet has both the sketch, what you need, plus the layout, plus the measurements, okay? And I'll have this in full size on social media as well. And then the layout that I'm doing right now with you, I'm going to post that one too. So you'll have all of that. Hey, Melanie. Following along live. I can't talk and work, so listening intently. Yeah, me too. I'm doing a lot of things all at the same time right now, so which is impressive. Which piece did I use a punch on the side? Hey, Lindsay. Just this brown one, just the outside one. But I said if you wanted to, you could do the left edge of this tan one, this 6 by 8. You could do the left edge there. But I only did this side on this one. Sorry, that one on this right here. Cut silly. No, a Carol. Okay, you were talking. You had 16 papers in front of you. Gotcha. Now, where do they go? Well, they go right here. We've been doing this for the last, 20 minutes. I'm going to give you the measurements again, Carol. You can catch up, I promise. Hey, Tanya. How are you? Thank you. I'm so glad. You know what? You guys are people I haven't talked to and seen in so long, and that is just so fun. That means so much to me. Thank you for hopping on here this morning. Let's set this one down, 3 by 3. Okay, just in this other side. This guy's flat too. Okay, so he is same thing. He's just me, that photo, me. I am just in this bottom corner here. So same thing. I just kind of tucked the edge in because I wanted to see. I still wanted to see a little bit here. This detail, this border punch that I did. So same on this one here of the kids. So just got a little bit of the blue showing right here. This was just last weekend.
My hair actually looks kind of decent for just getting out of bed.
Your hair did look decent, Emma. That's pretty good. You guys are always talking about the photo printer that I use. Let me tell you how handy that's been being stuck at home, obviously. So it's my Epson PictureMate 400. So I know tons of you, we've talked about that so many times. I use it all the time. It's just sitting obviously over there on the desk, which is why I keep looking at it. But yeah, picked Epson PictureMate 400. And I know Deneen and I, those of you that know my partner Deneen, she actually still works behind the scenes with me. We just ordered one for her last week and it was on sale. So the Epson PictureMate, and we ordered it right through Epson. So if you guys are looking to get that. Antoinette, my first UYOP2, love it. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Celine, my first UI, thank you so much. So in talking about the UYOP, obviously so many of you know, but this was a class I designed way back in 2009 when I still had a brick and mortar. So when I still had our store up in Parksville, we were looking for ways to help everybody use their product because obviously we shop and shop and shop and we love all the new things. But a lot of us just don't have the time to sit down and get our photos in our albums. So this was something that I designed way back then. We do a 20 layout workshop all in one day. And it's amazing. It's like a boot camp. But you leave with 20 layouts at least ready to go home and maybe add your titles in your journaling too. So my favorite, it's my favorite. I've taught this workshop to 20 ladies at a time, and I've taught it to 75 ladies at a time. It's my favorite thing. I'm doing. I love the energy. I love the interaction. Clearly, you can tell I love the interaction because I love that you guys are messaging me right now. So, but then of course we're all at home, so we all had to kind of pivot and make some changes. So I've been working really hard these last few weeks to try to get some things online for you. So this week you are going to see your first Use Your Own Product 10 layout workshop online. So you're going to be able to purchase these classes. I cut them in half. 20 layouts is great when we're all together and kind of feeding off of each other's energy. and keeping each other going. But 20 layouts is a lot, for sure. It's a lot. It's a long day. So I've cut them in half. The first two that you're going to see are actually my most recent workshop that I taught in Calgary, just at the end of February at the Paper and Ink Boutique, there's Julie and Glenn are amazing people. It's been so fun to work with them. I always have taught this in like hotels or halls, things like that. And we just partnered here last year to teach it in their workshop in Calgary. So that's been super fun. But we don't know when that's going to happen again. Obviously, I don't know when we're going to be able to be together in big spaces like that. 2 quick seconds. Tam, yes, I'm talking right now. Go and get out your stuff because you're going to be able to catch up. So good to see you here. So I don't know when we're going to be able to be back in another big space. So I'm putting these online for you. So again, I've broken them up into 10 layouts. So you're going to get 10 layout, use your own product workshops. You're going to get sheets like this. So there's a lot of instruction in them. You're going to see the sketch and the layout, supplies you need, and the measurements for those layouts. And then I also did a video. So I'm doing a video where I'm teaching you, going through so that you can see the layout with me talking all the measurements. I've done a video for every workshop. So when you purchase these, you're going to get all of that. So you're going to be able to do it at home. And then, of course, I'm always here if you have any questions, we can interact. So that's just a little side note. But those, you see your first 1, possibly 2, come online this week. Okay, back to this layout. Let's just real quickly go back to the measurements. I've got a bunch of you jumping on. Hi, Kate. Hey, Carol. A couple of questions. What Epson PictureMate? It was Epson PictureMate 400.
PM 400.
PM, which just means PictureMate. So Epson PictureMate 400. And that is my all-time favorite. And here's the other thing. If you guys buy this, when you're doing your setup, message me because I have a couple of tips and tricks. I actually might do a video and just put it on my YouTube channel for you because I found the setup easy, but there was a couple of things with the app on my phone that I didn't like the app that they suggested. So I found a different one that I like way better, and I find it way easier. So I can help you with that. Okay, so if you're just joining, real quick, I'm going to go over to where we're at, and then we're going to finish this guy up because it's almost done. So 12 by 12 cardstock is your base. Okay, so this one was already done. This one I've been making along with you. Your first cut is going to be this blue one on the side here. That's 3.5 by 11, and it's about 1/2 inch in, 1/4 inch. This one's in and a full inch from the right edge of your base. The next piece you're going to put down is this yellow sunshine paper, and it's 4.5 by 10. It's right up against the blue edge, centered top to bottom. Okay. The next piece is this big pink one that you're seeing side to side. On this one, it's the orange check. That one is 5.5 by 10.25. 5.5 by 10.25. It is centered top to bottom, and then it's just in not quite a 1/4 inch on the left edge. Okay. The fourth piece is this big circle-y piece here. On here, it's this gray polka dot, and it's 6 by 8. That one is centered top to bottom. I'm in about 1 inch from the left edge of my base. This one here is 1.5 by 10.5. It's the yellow hearts on this one. I raised it. It's centered top to bottom, and it's covering the seam of your first 2 papers. Okay, the seam of your first 2 papers. And then I went and put my photos down. So 3.5 by 5.5. This guy is just slightly under this raised border strip right here. And then this one is just tucked under this edge as well here. Okay, and that's where we're at. The next piece that I want to put down is just this little strip here. So on here, it's this black and white XOXO. Okay, and what I did was I just put some adhesive, some 3D adhesive on either end and a little bit in the middle. And that piece is 1/2 inch by, I'm just going to remeasure it because I feel like I made a mistake when I cut it last night. It's 1/2 inch by 9.5. Okay, so 1/2 inch by 9.5. This, of course, is a paper strip or a border strip. If you wanted to use a chip sticker or a border sticker that comes like in these papers here, or like in these stickers here, like this one here, these borders that I've clearly used, You can use that too. Just put some adhesive underneath the either end and maybe a little bit kind of in the center, just being aware that you are putting it over top of another piece that you've already raised. Okay, so put your 3D foam on there. I'm going to add just a little touch of adhesive right where I know it's going to sit on this strip right here, right on the bottom there. Okay, and I'm just going to overlap slightly. It might take a second if you get it in the, move your 3D foam over. So I'm just going to overlap the bottom of all of the photos, like the photos and the pattern papers. You got a lot going down there. So I'm going to come in just a little bit.
It's okay.
Close in the top right corner, Emma Ann. There we go. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulty there. So just slightly overlap the bottom of your photos and the bottom of your pattern papers. Okay. So you see right here. So I've just kind of covered up a bit of the mess at the bottom. And by mess, I mean you've just had a few different sizes of papers kind of at the bottom mixing with your photos, and that just cleans it all up. Okay. The pricing, oh my goodness. Okay,
hey.
You guys all know I have a lot of dogs. I'm sorry, but if we're going to do this in my house, you're going to hear my dog sometimes. I'm really sorry. Emma's taking care of that. Oh my God. Sometimes it's a little bit of, it's chaotic around here sometimes. Sorry. Anyway, so that little guy is at the bottom. When you stick it down, you might find another spot that you want to put some 3D foam. I did, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick a little piece under there, and then it's not going to sink when you're sticking it on. Okay. And there. Okay. So this guy along the bottom, this guy along the bottom here. This piece here that says limited edition, I just cut that out of the collection that I was using. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a few things. I've got a journaling card right here. Then our family traditions, this I cut out of the cards that we made for you for Easter. So if you haven't downloaded those are on my website, shopjenniferedwardson.com. You can get there from the main page of my website, or you can just go to shopjenniferedwardson.com. They're free downloads. Just click on the download section at the top bar, and then there's a bunch of them in there. There's some Easter, there's some Valentine's. I think there's one that's just journaling. We added a COVID set for this time we're living in. I feel like it's really important to journal that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that maybe next week. But go there and you can download these guys for free, and then you can print them on any cardstock you want. So this one was from our Easter set. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of it. If you're going to journal on your journaling card and then you want it raised, make sure you journal first and then raise it up, obviously. Yeah, so the workshop cost, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that in a second. I want to get this layout done. We've been working on some pricing, and we'll definitely get to that with you. So our family traditions right here, right down in this bottom corner. So it's just slightly tucked in the bottom and it's right up against the photo there. Okay, so that one's there. And then I've got some stickers that I want to add. So these ones right here, I'm going to go ahead and just add a few. And I'm sticking these on top of this raised part. So here on this one, I've got some words and then the paper. And then this one, I'm just going to stick a few of these. They are going to be raised, which is super cute. So I'm going to stick a few on there. And they just stick up right in this screen. So they're up on that raised strip there. Okay. I've got a few chip icons that I'm going to lay down here. So, you know, I mean, every company obviously does their best manufacturing with the type of adhesive. A lot of these chip stickers, if you guys have had these for a long time, the adhesive definitely wears off. It just is what it is. So I will say, even if they're brand new and they're adhesive chip, I always just add some glue because I don't want them falling off as I'm turning my pages in my album. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a few of these icons in here. I've got a cute little bunny. I'm going to add that one. and in the bottom corner here. And then I will add a title and some journaling when we're done. Okay? So super quick and easy. I've got that straight for you. There you go. Okay, so super quick and easy. If you'd like, I can go ahead and do the measurements again. What does Lindsay say? Oh, don't forget, I need a pose at some point. So Lindsay apparently is wanting to take a photograph of this because she scrapbooks all of this, which I think is amazing. So, okay, I'm just going to stop and smile. Lindsay, are you ready? I'm going to stop and smile right now. If you didn't get that, just tell me and I'll do it again at the end. Selena, can I give tips on trying to decide what paper to use? Example, colors, prints. Okay, for sure. So depending on the photos that I'm using and the colors that are in my photos, a lot of times I'll turn my photos to black and white if I want to use some really big, bold patterns. I like to do a really good mix of small tight patterns and only usually one big bold pattern. So on this one, for example, I knew that my photos were going to be in the center and I didn't really want to compete with these colors. I also had a photo from like 1977 and a photo from, oh, that would have been 2007 maybe. So the colors in the photos, oddly, really coordinate. I don't know what. He is a lot like me, so he was wearing yellow, I was wearing yellow, whatever. But I didn't want to compete with those colors. So I just made sure that I had something really soft and neutral in here. I took a neutral background. I used craft black white a ton in my background. And then I kept my bright orange. I wanted to have a little bit of orange because I have orange in the tractor, but I didn't want my photos sitting on it because those are different oranges, right? So I think just making sure that you've got a complementary color for your photos on your page, but don't necessarily put your photo on that, right? You want your photos to still jump out at you. I definitely didn't want this super busy. So for this, everything was just complementary photos, but they weren't competing with my photos. This one, it's Easter. There was a lot of fun colors in this, but also it was morning. It was bright and sunny out, but my kids are also older too. So this is a lot of really bright pink and blue, and my kids aren't little tiny kids anymore. So I wanted to use softer. Like there was patterns in this collection that were really big and bold. They had big bunnies and things. That didn't really work with the age of my kids. So I took these are mostly B-sides to the pattern papers. So I've got the smaller, tighter patterns. This is like a pink wood grain. So I think just making sure you're using complementary colors, but not competing colors. I hope that maybe answered your questions. Lindsay, it worked. Okay, good. So I don't have to stop and pose for a photo again. I can't wait to see that layout, by the way. Okay, so that's, I think, really the layout. Does anybody have questions before? I don't want to the whole morning, but I do want to give you a peek of these new kits that are coming out.
I commented on the dogs.
Commented on my dogs. Jen, it's okay. I teach my students the dog's going to, okay, thank you. Because all morning, I was like, okay, somebody has got to keep these dogs quiet because, I don't know, I feel really bad, but it's just the way it is. If we're going to be together like this, if this is how life is going to go, you're going to hear my dogs. So I'm just going to push this all aside for the moment. Does anybody, before I stop, just one last time, does anybody want these measurements again? Valerie, we're used to Dakota chiming in at Paper and Ink. Absolutely, yes. Well, Dakota, she is a staple in the ink store for sure. So maybe I'm just going to leave that like that for you. You guys can see that, and I'll get a title on that layout today, and I will post that too. And then I will also post this sheet so that you've got that too. Okay. Okay. So kits. Really quickly, I had a question about the 10 layout workshops. We are going to price those at $25 for 10 layouts. So again, you're getting 10 sketches, 10 full color layouts, the supplies that you need, all the instructions, written instructions, and a video. The videos are coming out about 35 to 40 minutes by the time I get through all 10 layouts. So I do the videos very similarly to how I teach this workshop if you're in class with me. So I go through what we asked you for, we go over the sketch briefly, and then I go through each layout. So I think they're $25. That's what they're going to be, is $25 per class. And the details will come out in the next couple of days. Like I said, it's just a little challenging. We, of course, don't have, my website was not set up with an online class platform, and that is just a little bit different. So I've just been trying to work out the best way to make sure that when you purchase this, you get an auto download into your email box that will give you the opportunity to download and print off the actual class booklet that gives you all of the all the pages, all the information, as well as you will get a password to go and view this video for your class. So we're just finishing up all the technical side of things, and obviously that is not my strong suit. So we're working on it. It'll be, I think, this week. Hopefully by Wednesday, I think, was the goal. And if you have any questions more about that, just let me know. Laura, I still love Bella Boulevard and craft cardstock. You and me both, girl. Absolutely. Okay, so really quickly, I want to show you this. This is, if you complete the layout today and you post it on your social media and you tag me in it, and when I say me, tag my business. I mean, you can tag me personally as well if you want. That's fine. I'll look at it as well. But tag me in it with my business. So on Instagram, that comes up as Making More Memories, and Facebook, it's Jennifer Edwardson Creative Inc. I just incorporated my company. Unfortunately, Instagram, I wasn't able to get my new business name on there, so I'm just going to keep it at Making More Memories because that's really what we're doing. So if you do the layout and you post it on your social and you tag me in it so I can see it, your name is going to be entered in to win this. This is 16 pattern papers, 5 cardstocks, a pack of thickers, and a pack of puffy word stickers. Oh, this way. Okay. Both of these packs are double-sided stickers as well. So that has got a really great retail value. That one is a little over $30. So finish your layout, and I will make the draw for this on Wednesday morning, probably about 10 a.m. And I'll post it on social media. So I'll give you a couple of days to get your things together and create this layout and post it, and then your name will go in for this. So that's fun. I'll give that to my assistant. Thanks, Emma. Okay, I want to go through my new kits. These guys are going online this week, and I actually think you might see them by Tuesday. Okay, I've got 4, and I just want to give you a little sneak peek. I haven't named them yet, so I can't tell you which is which, but you're going to be able to see with the paper in them. So this one is super cute. Well, they're all super cute. I always say that. That's kind of my go-to phrase. This one is predominantly, it's called Hey Hello from American Crafts, is the most of what the pattern paper is. So it's birthday. You can see, I mean, how freaking cute is this little unicorn? There's a sloth in an armchair. I mean, come on. You guys see that? Who even thinks of that? But I will say, when you go to put your jeans on, like this morning I went to put my jeans on, and these are the jeans that I wear if I haven't worked out in a while, and when they're tight, that's a problem. So I probably actually look like the sloth in the armchair. You can see that. It says relax. You're laughing, but you said the same thing. Yeah,
I know.
Emma and I had our jeans conversation this morning.
It's not good.
No, we're going. We have a gym here, like in our basement. So we're gonna do that from now on. More often now from now on. Back of this one is super cute. I haven't done a word search since I was about 12, but that's pretty cute. So you're gonna get 2 pieces of pattern in there, and then we got this really fun black and white buffalo check. This guy, okay, this is cute. Look at this, donuts. Mm-hmm.
That's what
and then this one says hello, or no, it doesn't. It says hooray. Sorry. So you get a couple pieces of that one. There are those are porcupines in cupcake liners. So cute. Okay, so you get a couple pieces of that. There's your classic diagonals, some floral. Oh, what is this? They're not porcupines, they're hedgehogs. Good grief. Here's a whole sheet of hedgehogs. So cute. Back of that is a black and white polka dot, because everyone needs black and white polka dots. This I love. Betcha I'm going to do a layout of my new studio on that. Love that. Some more florals. super, this one's really cute. Well, they're all cute, but this one's cute. That's fun. So there's some of that in there, a ton of cardstock. I think there's like, what did I say? 11 pieces of cardstock, and this is a big kit. So there's 21 pattern papers, 11 cardstock, and then for embellishments, these stickers. So these are really cute. These are called Hey. Just that's it. Hey. They're called Hey. Foam and cardstock. So they are pink foam. I don't know if you can see. Can you kind of see that pink tinge? So they're pink foam, but then they're like craft and white polka dot chipboard on the top. These are really cute. So you get those. These I'd said in my giveaway video last week. These are really fun. These are chip with like a newsprint on them. These gold words. Get that. Two sides of these 6x12 stickers. And some puffy dots. These are fun for everything. That is one kit. Super cute. Emma, do you want to take this? Okay, so that's one.
Okay, the blouse you're wearing.
What was the question? I love the, totally off subject, Robin. I love the blouse you're wearing. Okay, so funny thing about this blouse. Total side note, but this is actually really cute. So Emma, I went before the world completely imploded. I went down and visited Emma. She was living in Florida. And so I went and visited, oh, here's the picture. I went and visited in Florida for a week and then like had to rush back because I wasn't gonna get back. But anyway, so we went shopping and this super cute like random store in
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. I've never been to Florida before. It's very, very cute down there. But anyway, so we went shopping and found this blouse and it's super like flowy and light, and this is all elastic. Oh, look at how red I am. You can tell I was like super nervous this morning. Anyway,
just looks like
it's like elastic, so you can like put it off your shoulders or whatever. Anyway, loved it. Emma was trying on a bunch of clothes and she wasn't finding something she liked, and she tried on a couple of white tops and they weren't really working. And I said, oh, why don't you try on this blouse? I'm buying this. It's really cute. And we aren't living in the same place right now, so it doesn't matter. Like we have the same thing because she was there and I was here. Well, then of course she ended up coming home like on this 24-hour emergency flight to get home. So anyway, so she's home and she has the shirt too. So we get ready this morning. We walk out the, she's in her bedroom. I'm in my bedroom. We walk out the door. We're in the same bloody outfit. Look, not even cute, like exactly the same. Cropped jeans and this white shirt. That's actually a really cute photo. I think I'm going to post that later. But anyway, that's funny. So thank you. Yeah, it's a cute shirt and we clearly both loved it because we both came out in it this morning. Oh, thanks, Samantha. My kits are the best. I love my, you know what? I just like giving you guys tons of paper. Here's the thing. I make my kits as though I was going to buy them. So I love tons of pattern paper, tons of cardstock, lots of options for letters. You guys know I love all my kinds of letters. So I make them thinking I would buy them. So hopefully you guys like them. Tam, I will start with making and then join the challenge. Awesome. Tam's going to make a card first and then she's going to join in. Awesome. I'm so glad. Look at all of you. Okay, so next one is this kit. This is really fun. This is really, I don't know, I think it's perfect for the time that we're living in right now because it's all about food. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, the reason my jeans don't fit is because I'm baking bread every day. And it's really good. I'm actually apparently a very good bread maker. So that's jeans don't fit. Anyway, this collection, if you're wanting to look it up online, is mostly This Is Family by American Crafts. Okay, see that? So this one's super cute. Life is a picnic with you. Let's talk about it. I mean, come on. How cute is that? Let the adventure begin. You're the avocado to my toast. Super corny. Alex always says, that stuff's funny. But I do think it's funny. I think it's cute. Oh, and then Let's Bake. This one right here, Let's Bake. So this is really fun for right now. So any of you that have been cooking or eating your way through COVID-19, this will be great for you. Okay, so these are the ones that I love, you guys, doing when you're doing our and we were looking for strips, these papers, you ever see those in the store, always buy them, and always buy two because your back is always usually great too. So always buy two of those. This one's really great for cards. If you guys are like thanking frontline workers, or you're sending cards to anybody in your life that is like essential and that's out there and that's keeping us able to be at home, this is a really good sheet because it's got all of these. You've got 16 like pre-printed squares, and they say like, thanks, you have a wonderful day, you are great, you're the best, focus on the good. So this is right now, and I've put two of these in, so you get two of those. The back is just a really nice blue grid. So this is really great right now as well, to thank people that are making our lives so much easier. Yeah, in that bottom corner. Perfect. Here I am, sorry. Okay, this one, that's got eggs and cereal and fruit on it. Very cute. Some hearts. This one's really cute if you're baking. Thanks, Carol. We'll see you. See you next time. How does one tag your business in our post on our Facebook page? Not that tech savvy. Neither am I, Lori. But I know you just, I call it the @ sign. I know it's not called the @ sign. The little @ sign. If you put that in front of my business name, it should come up and let you tag me. Okay. Anyway, some really more cute floral. This one's really cute too. This one says, love each other, game night, making memories, dance party, cousins, grandpa, let's stay home. Like how, it was almost as though, and this was designed designed and printed long before COVID, but like perfect. So you guys need this kit for sure. Tons of pattern paper. Again, this one's got 24. This is the biggest kit, I believe, that I just made. Yes. 24 pattern papers, 10 cardstock, 2 thickers. In this one, 2 thicker packs, which are these ones. This one's kind of like a gold shiny, and this one's a black. 2 thicker packs there. Puffy words. Super cute. 2-sided stickers. Okay. And then a pack of embellishments here. All these little ephemera pieces. And then this is really cute. This has got some words with some pre-printed, some pre-painted colors on them. But if you don't like the colors, you can flip them over because they're just solid wood on the back. And then some gold shiny photo corners and some sequins. Okay, that's that one. I want to let you guys go because nobody wants to listen to me like all Sunday mornings. So I'm going to go through these guys real quick. And then, but mark me on your calendars because I'm coming back next Sunday. I actually really enjoyed that. You guys are probably going to get sick of me, but whatever. You don't have to tune in if you don't want to. But okay, this one's really cute. This one's called, again, I said it's really cute. They're all really cute. This one's lovely. It's called Lovely Moments, is this pattern paper here. So nice big floral, some words. Okay, this is actually, these are really cute. I'm going to show you. You get two pages of this. So these cards right here. Yay for today. Hope this moment lasts forever. Life is lovely. Bloom where you're planted. So those are very cute. You get a couple pages of that. Some pink polka dots. Fun little floral. The back of this one I really love. I use stuff like that all the time. What else have I got? Oh, this is probably my favorite paper in this. These really cute bikes. What else? This is fun too. Mother's Day, birthdays. Okay, so this one, 15 pattern papers, 7 cards. This is a bit of a smaller kit. So it'll have a lower price point as well. So for those of you, I know everyone is struggling financially, which is why I kind of stumbled over the pricing of the workshops, because we've been really trying hard to make everything affordable for everyone. So this is a bit of a smaller kit, so it'll have a lower price point on it. 7 cardstock, but we still put in, these stickers are fantastic. They're black, but they have, you can kind of see there, they have like a gold line on them, outlining the letters. So those are really fun. And oh, and you get a lot of numbers in this one too. Some of them you only get letters. And then this is their pink puffy words. So those are really fun. Another pack of ephemera. So those are very cute. And then another pack of the puffy dots. So if you buy all the kits, you're going to get 2 packs of puffy dots. So that is that one. And then the last one, last but not least, this is Super fun. I love this collection so much. So this one, if anyone out there is an Amy Tan fan, this is designed by Amy Tangerine for American Crafts. It's called Picnic in the Park. This one is, again, a little bit of a bigger kit, so it's going to have a little bit of a higher price point, but it is phenomenal. You are going to get in this 12 pattern papers, 10 cardstock, and a 6x8 paper pad. So you're getting a ton in this. So what I did was I picked out some of my favorites for the pattern paper, and this is probably one of my all-time favorite pattern papers, maybe ever. Look at how cute those cameras are. So you can cut that vertically or horizontally. You can use just one color of cameras, or you can use a whole row. Super, super cute. So you're gonna get 2 pieces of that because why you need to have 2. So the back is the blue. 2 pieces of that one. This cards, these are really cute. Actually, I'll hold it like this. So some summer, some bright rainbows. There's ice cream cones, everything. So you get 2 of those. And then, oh, this one's really fun. You guys know I'm going to be pulling out my scissors and precision cutting all of those out. So watch for that layout. Some fun words, some diagonal stripes, and then some really nice yellow floral. So I gave you, oh, and the rainbow piece. You got 2 pieces in there too. Lindsay, Amy Tangerine. I'm going to order this one. Okay, so those are all the full 12 by 12 double-sided pattern papers, and then you get that full 6 by 8 pad of paper in there as well. So that is a ton of pattern paper. 10 cardstock, so you've got some neutrals. I did some black craft, coordinated this blue. This is exactly the blue in some of the patterns. Some white, and then this blue as well. So those cardstocks. And then I use this thicker again because it's just awesome. So if you buy all the kits, then you're going to get 2 packs of those too. They did a really nice job on these. There's glitter in there, there's sheen. So these are like chip and puffy stickers. Both sides. And then this ephemera pack is the same. There's lots of glitter in there. Like that light circle on the top. That's glitter. So that's really cute too. So you're going to get all of that. Now also, what else you're getting in each kit, you're going to get a die cut, like a silhouette die cut as well. I believe they're going to be different in each kit. So those are all going to be, you're going to get one of those so that you can do like where you back your die cuts with your pattern papers. So you're going to be able to get those in there. And then you'll get 2 new sketches. So brand new sketches, not sketches that we've used or seen that you will have seen before. So each kit will get sketches in them as well. Okay, so those will all be up. Now, in addition to those 4 kits, I also have a lot of single stock. So I brought in more thickers than what you saw here. So those will all be loaded to the website. You can see I'm staring off into the distance because I'm actually looking at them right now. And I think there's 8 or 9 more packs over there. And there's some more just little bit embellishment bits. And then there's a bunch more cardstock colors. What else have I got? I'm kind of surrounded. Oh, albums. Emma, can you just grab me those 3 albums real quick there? I've always said I don't usually carry albums just because I'm not a full-size store, obviously. I kind of just do my kits and odd little bits. But these albums I love. I actually brought in a ton for me. I'm going to change over a bunch of my albums. They are all still American Crafts, the D-rings, the We Are Memory Keepers. They're all the D-rings because that's all I use. I have their page protectors and I love their albums. So could you maybe just take the yellow one out of the package? I think there's
Sure.
one open there. So I brought these 3 in. They come in different colors. And here's the thing. You might have to wait a little bit. Like the ship time might be a little bit. But if you're not in a hurry, if you go on the website and you see a color of these faux leather that you like, message me. So this is this stunning gold. And it even depends on the light you're in. It almost looks a little rosy gold. So these albums are in stock. I've got a handful of this color. I'm going to change it out. It's my favorite one, obviously, for my yellow studio. So it's called Butter. So these come with 10 page protectors in them. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to set this over here. And then the other one I brought in was this gray, because of course my studio is yellow, gray, black, white. So I brought in these. So anyway, I have a few extras that are going to go up on the website. So if you're looking for a new album, there's those. And like I said, and if you want any other colors, go on the website and check it out. And you can just message me. Like they just might take a little while to come in, just at the moment. But I probably can get them within 2 to 3 weeks. So anyway, that's an option. I think that's it. It's been an hour. You guys don't need to be sitting with me any longer. But thank you to all of you that came today. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, this was so much fun for me. I hope I answered everybody's questions. What did Tam? I'm glad there are single pieces I might need to update. Yeah, but not paper. Oh, I know. But really, can you ever have too much paper? Like, look at what I'm sitting in front of. Like, this is just all of my, these are just all my collections from, some of this stuff is like from when I had the store in Parksville. I do use it though. Like, I do use it. And when I do my use your own product, I do go back and I use this, but that's just, I've got like those Alex shelves from IKEA, those drawers. I've got so many kits in there, you guys. No, you can never have too much paper. I missed a bit. Are we posting our completed layout and tagging you on Instagram? You can tag me on Instagram or on Facebook. So either one is fine. Yes, and then I'll enter your name into that contest and I'll draw them on Wednesday morning, which is the 22nd. There were bunnies on the cards and bunnies in that kit. The kit for Amy. That was this one. Are there any more bunnies in this kit? I don't know. Like an Easter kit. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. That's the only bunny in this. Cactuses. Community cactuses. But you know where there are some more bunnies? Oh, there are some bunnies on my cards that you can download for free from the website. So if you're looking for some more bunnies there, but you know, you can put those bunnies in with a bunch of this pattern paper and use a stuff if you're looking to do that. But no more bunnies. Double check. Oh, what is this? Can you see that? There's two on the top and the bottom section. So, all right. That's it for that. So much fun layout. Way to go, Melanie. An hour, thank you. Well, and I talked a ton. That layout actually was like a 25-minute layout, 20-minute layout. So let me know, you guys. I want to hear from you because, again, for the gazillionth time, this is my first time doing this. Did it work? Do you like it? Would you do it again? Again, that's something too. This time works well for me. And since nobody should be going anywhere unless you're an essential worker that's keeping the rest of us alive, I kind of think you're home. But again, I might be competing with church. I don't know, whatever. I think it's gonna be Sunday mornings at 10. That worked for me. We have a bunny. We have a bunny. How long did I have my store in Parksville? I opened my store in Parksville in 2006. It was September, so the second week of September in 2006. And we were in Parksville in 2 different locations until 2013. And then we moved our store down to another town, to Nanaimo, for about a year. And then we moved to, so I closed the storefront, but I kept the business name. I kept everything that I loved doing. And then I just decided I needed to rebrand. Because what I'm doing, I mean, we all change and evolve and all the things, not to get too crazy on it. But I'm really glad that I'm seeing a bunch of you I knew way back then join me here. I'm really excited. Perfect. Loved it. Amazing. Would do it again. All right. That's it. Sunday, next Sunday, 10 a.m. Let's put it in our calendar. And let's meet again. And I will have another brand new for you and a new layout. we'll just keep doing it. And we'll see how it all goes. And like I said, watch all the social media this week for those big classes to be put online. They're definitely a great value for you because you've got all of that. You're getting those full classes that you can sit and work on at home. Because I want to be in the rooms with you again. I want to be out there teaching you in person, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So I'm going to keep doing this because it's my favorite class, and I love the fact that you guys actually get photos on pages in albums. That's the goal. We need to get these memories in our albums. And so if I can help you with that, it just makes me super happy. You have not scrapbooked in 2 years or more until today. Oh my gosh, I think that makes me cry. Deb, I'm so glad you joined us today and that you got something done. Thank you. I'm really glad. I'm just loving seeing all of it. I've missed your comment or missed your question. You guys just message me again. I'm going to take a few minutes and go through all of this when we're done here. Suggestions, slower in the beginning with the measurements. Totally. I usually keep up with no problem when I'm struggling. I'm sorry. I was like so worried about taking up all your time. So I think I was going too quick. I will definitely slow down next week. Thank you. Please tell me what you want to see change, different, better, or something new. Like I'm at home. I mean, I put pants on and makeup, and that was fun. Mm-hmm. So if I only do that once a week, well, that's cool. So, yes, go slower on giving the sizes. Yes, I see that. That is a theme. Go slower. I will go slower next week. Okay, ladies, I'm going to go. I'm going to let you have the rest of your Sunday. I think we're going to go out for a kayak. It's beautiful today. So have a really great day. Thank you for spending this time with me. I really love that you joined in, and it was so fun to interact with you. And I'll see you Sunday. Okay? Have a great Sunday, you guys. Bye. If you end this live video now, you do it. Yes. Okay. Save it.